Right about. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO's Bucks Talk. Um, for those who's watching, and also those who's listening on Spotify, and those who's watching on Twitch, welcome. Um, Good game for the Bucks, and kind of a game that they really needed to win. So it's a good thing. 28, the Bucks over the Washington Wizards, and let's see, and yeah, the Bucks won the season series 3 games to 1. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And of course, like I know they play each other in March, and they play each other twice in Milwaukee, and the Wizards winning in Milwaukee. Then Bucks won the last three, so that was it for the season series. A lot of changes with the lineups and stuff. Pat Connaughton was in put at the shooting guard, but unfortunately, he got injured in the first quarter. And Jay Crowder was putting up some numbers. Jones did good, and as I mentioned to the people on Twitch, Drew Holiday was close to a triple double. Giannis did get a triple double, and Bobby Portis was very close to having a 2020 game. So yeah, some couple of people stepped up, and Myers Leonard returned. And of course, Chris Middleton wasn't playing because they, trying to rest him. So most likely, Chris Middleton is going to play against the Bulls tomorrow. So it should be interesting. Javon Carter was out. They said some sort of a foot injury. I don't know what type of foot injury it was, but I think he might have suffered during practice or something like that. I don't know. Um, like I said, Jay Collard started and Pat Connaughton started. So injury wise, a little bit, it kind of sucks. It's good to see my job Beauchamp getting some minutes too. Though he scored like a few points, so that's good to give him some time to play. Even Gordon Drivers played too. The Wizards, they have a lot of people was out in this game. Of course, they had their big three: Kyle Kuzma, Chris Porzingis, and Bradley Beal. All three of them are out, and a couple more players too, like Monty Morris, Delon Wright, and Dante Alduja. So yeah, they played a lot of different people. Especially this is the first time I get to see their rookie Johnny Davis played, and yeah, he's pretty good. And what they was mentioning on the broadcast that this was like his 26th game in the NBA season, but I thought he was injured, but I guess he must have played some, and also he was down in the G League, so just kind of interesting why they you know put him there. Let me look at the turnovers. Wow, 18 turnovers by the Bucks and 9 turnovers sorry, by the Wizards. So that's amazing. 23 of 42 from 3-point shooting, a little bit over, well, almost 55%. from three. Um, okay, move that out the way. And the Wizards were 13 of 27 from three, so only 48%. And who had the most turnovers? Oh, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo with 8. He could have had a quadruple double with that turnovers. That's just insane. Um, but cool beans, their bench really did more damage than our bench, but at least the people that played in our bench did, something. And really not that bad too. Uh, see, well, yeah, it's like their bench did like a lot of scoring, and it's just insane. But like rebound wise, was it 45 to 64 rebounds? Unbelievable. And we'll talk about Brook Lopez in a minute, but he had like no rebounds, which is pretty shocking and wondering like what he wasn't trying or whatever. Don't know what's going on, but we'll see. But let's just get to the stats. Jay Crowder in the starting lineup, he had 19 points, one steal, 9 rebounds, so near double double for him. 4 of 5 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Giannis Kubo, I think he had the game high. I believe, yeah, he had the game high of 28 points, uh, 1 block, 2 steals, 10 assists, 11 rebounds, so triple double for him. 10 of 17 from the free throw line, 9 of 16 from the field, and didn't attempt any threes or anything like that. Brook Lopez, 20 points, 5 blocks. Wow, that's big. 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 of 7 from three, 8 of 11 from the field. So most likely he didn't had no rebounds. It's not good. Drew Holiday, he had a good number too. 26 points, 10 assists. He had a double double, but he was 1 rebound away from a triple double. He had 9 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 12 or 21 from the field. See Joe Ingles with 12 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 6 from three, 4 of 6 from the field. Bobby Portis, wow. Although he wasn't doing any all his five makes were like all 3 pointers. So let's talk about that. Like I said, a near 2020 game. He had 19 points, 4 assists, 20 rebounds, 5 of them being offensive rebounds. 5 of 9 from three, 5 of 15 from the field. And Wesley Matthews with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 4 from three, 3 of 4 from the field. So the people that scored, you only got like Thanasis came in for a little bit, although we was thinking he was gonna get a dunk, but didn't. So yeah, what more can you do? Now for the Washington Wizards, and you got Corey Crisper with 12 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 0 4 from 3. Excuse me, y'all. 6 of 15 from the field. Anthony Gill with 8 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 1 of 1 from 3, so it was perfect from the 3, but 2 of 4 from the field. Daniel Gafford with 15 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 to 10 from the field. Jordan Goodwin with 14 points, 1 block, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 of 16 from the field. Johnny Davis, 20 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5 from 3, 9 of 17 from the field. Excuse me. Kendrick Nunn with 24 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. So kind of closer to triple double there. 5 of 6 from 3, 9 of 17 from the field. Xavier Cooks with 8 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 4 or 5 from the field. Jay Huff with 17 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3, 5 of 10 from the field. And Quentin Jackson with 10 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 5 from the field. Yeah, this they all like at least like score like 8 or more, the whole team. So yeah, that's saying something. But let's see the rotation. So it's like an 11-man rotation with the Bucks, and for the Wizards, 9-man rotation. But then again, they was like kind of short of people. So yeah. Well, their next game they got tomorrow against Chicago Bulls. Their final back-to-back of the season. And I know what some people are saying, like they had a lot of back-to-backs going towards the end of the game, and yeah, they did good. So I guess like let me say, what more can we do? Um, Final score 140 to 128. The Bucks ooh, over the Washington Wizards. And okay, let's see. Let's check with the standings. Then we're going to talk about some of these scores that's going on right now, especially an important one that's going on right now. Probably we can say, see, it's just going to take a bit, so I apologize for the moment of silence. Okay, let's go to the standings because there's probably already updated. Come on, come on. Okay, so haven't been ended yet, but I guess this one compared to the NBA app is saying a little bit different. So we're just gonna read on that. And like I said, most of ESPN always have their stuff updated. So let's go to the West. Houston Rockets, of course, lost their last game. They're eliminated. San Antonio Spurs won their last game. They're eliminated. Portland Trailblazers won their last game. They eliminated. Utah Jazz lost their last two. The Bulls won their last game, which was tonight. They're in ninth. Los Angeles Lakers won their last three. They're in seventh. Golden State lost their last game. They're in sixth. Los Angeles Clippers lost their last two. They're in fifth. Phoenix Suns won five straight. They got the best winning streak in the West right now. They're in fourth. So we're counting from 6-1. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Sacramento Kings lost their last game. Of course, they clinched a playoff berth. Memphis Grizzlies lost their last game. They clinched their division in a playoff spot as well. Denver Nuggets won their last game. I know they got opportunity to clinch the clinching the one seed in the West, and they do got the best record in the West, and they won the last game. Of course, they clinched the division and can clinch that one playoff spot because I know they're playing right now. Now let's go to East. Let's see. Detroit Pistons lost their last 10. They're eliminated. Charlotte Hornets lost their last three. They're eliminated. Orlando Magic lost their last game and they are eliminated. So we'll talk about the East and stuff in a bit. Um, Washington Wizards lost their last three, including tonight against the Bucks. They're eliminated. Indiana Pacers lost their last game. They're eliminated. Orlando, Washington, and Indiana they all got the same record. So yeah. So for the East, all those teams I just mentioned are now eliminated, but now we got like the play-ins are not like a total lock, but it's just regardless. So these 7 through 10 are going to be in the play-in tournament right now, but things can change. Chicago Bulls won their last two. They're in the play-in. Atlanta won their last game. They're in ninth, and Toronto Raptors won their last two. They're in the play-in. Miami won their last two. They're in seventh. Brooklyn Nets lost their last game. They're in sixth and going for 6-1. Uh, the Knicks won the last four. They're in the playoffs. Cleveland's number four. They're in their playoffs as well. They won their last two. Philadelphia 76ers, or right now they didn't just lose just yet, but they lost their last game, but clinched the playoff spot. Boston Celtics won their last two. Of course, they got a playoff spot, and Milwaukee Bucks won their last two. They got the best record in the NBA, and they clinched their division in a playoff spot. Uh, right now, they're 2.5 games ahead of Boston. So it depends what Boston is doing today. So NBA.com finally. It is updated, but they still got Orlando Magic not eliminated, although they lost. Like nothing. Wow. So regardless of what happens with the Brewers tomorrow, they they won the home series so far against the Mets. And yeah, and the thing is they ain't got Chicago as a lock for that play in. They just got Toronto as a lock, and like I said, Toronto right now is the AFC. Okay, now let's go to the games. Huh. Now they're showing the standings. In Philadelphia, 88-84. With the fourth quarter, with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left, Atlanta's leading Chicago, 106-90. And fourth quarter with 4:41 left. Portland quarter with 6:55 left. Sacramento is leading New Orleans Pelicans, 106-89. Second quarter with 158 left. LA Lakers are leading the Utah Jazz 60-53. So they didn't even start yet, but we can talk about the other ones. Toronto beat Charlotte 120-100. Miami beat Detroit at 118-105. Beat Orlando 117-113. And of course 107-102. So that's it for that. Like I said, the next game they play Chicago. And okay, good. Now Boston is down by 2. I mean, Boston is up by 2. And hopefully they make a play and make something work. And one. Nice. So maybe there's a chance for Philly to win this. So right now it's looking good. But well, I'm gonna try to focus on the rest of this game. So I know the game's almost over, but maybe Philly can come back from this. And right now it's tied. Um, I would like to thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Check them out on Facebook. Moving Dudes. check them check them out on Facebook. If you're in Wisconsin, moving within Wisconsin, they'll be the ones to call. So call Sean at 414-807-4299. So, and yeah, for you guys that's listening on Spotify, just keep on subscribing and just keep on listening to our past podcasts. Um for you guys on Twitch, please follow us on here so you can look at some videos that we post on here as well. And for you guys on YouTube, like this video, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel and check out our past videos. We're at 311 right now, so we gained like a couple of subscribers. So hopefully we can keep this going. So like the more you subscribe, the more we can do some live things. Especially, I'm probably gonna do some live things during the playoffs. Um, And I think that's pretty much it. So, but I do apologize. I didn't do WFSO Aftermath because, the game was going on, the Bucks game, and plus also with WrestleMania going on, and I didn't want to talk about no night two, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good night, and until the next podcast too. So have a good one.